I'm so sorry. I've just been going through a lot of things. I'm not sure if anybody's even gonna watch it. I don't really care if anybody does watch it. I'm kind of scared. I'm not scared. Like, I'm not scared of nothing. I've never been scared of anything with or without a heartbeat, right? Like, that's always been my saying, right? I've always been the one that doesn't have fear. Like, I might get anxiety, but like in terms of like fear or just like, I guess it's like the uncertainty a little bit of just like, I guess, um, when you figure out who you really are, or when you start to piece together the puzzle of who you really, I'm not sure if everybody has a puzzle like this to piece together. Um, I don't know if I'm completely alone. I don't know if I just don't know. I've never um, I just don't know if I'm the only one that's like this. Am I the only one like this? Is there other people like this? Um, is there other people like this, or am I the only one that's like this? Right? Just all the pieces of the puzzle that I put together, from my name to my birthday to my birth chart, to the numerology, to my dad's name, to mine, to just everything, to my birthmarks, to the place I was born, just like this card just broke in half. I miss making love to you. I will do anything just to hold you again. Okay. It's not really what I'm talking about so much right now. Like, I get that. It's not, and I don't know. I feel almost like this is like a solo, like it's like a solo. I don't know if it's a solo path. I don't know. I just wish that I have more information. Like, I want the information. I want to know what's going to happen. I feel like there's just so much uncertainty in regards to, right? Is it just all these synchronicities and then like, is nothing going to happen? Is there something I'm supposed to do? Is there something I'm supposed to initiate? Is there something I'm supposed to do that I'm not doing, that I should be doing, right? I think Peterson asked something like that one time in a podcast. He said, if there was one thing about yourself that you could change, or that you would change, that you could change, he said, sit on the edge of your bed and ask yourself that. We have transformation. We have serenity. And we have positive energy and illusion. We have truth. And we have right action. All right, so let's look at this in a Kabbalistic way first. So the center path is going to talk about the balance between giving and taking. The left side, the hand that you would put if you were to get married, the hand that this is the hand you choose, right? If you want something, if you want to receive something, if it's a choice that is ordained by you, you use your left hand. Okay, your right hand is, I believe it's that your right hand, like the right hand of God, is the things that are preordained, that are predestined for you. That's why in the book of Revelation, they talk about the right hand having the mark, right? The mark of the beast, or the mark, right? So there's that part. So the right action being the right hand of God, being it's not your choice, right? You can only give what you have within you. You can't you can't give something that's not within you, right? If you don't have that thing within you, you cannot give it, right? You can't give something that you don't have. So that's why when they talk about like the difference between Lucifer and Jesus, so we have Lucifer would be the right or the left hand, right? We want to receive light. We want to be able to take the light into us, and Jesus being the enlightened master who had so much, the infinite amount of light, was really able to my eyes are going crazy right now. um I don't know what to do. So I don't know what to do. I've been talking to my dad about it though. I thought for sure that like I don't know, my heart isn't sure, right? It's like the energy that I give out, the energy that, you know, I like the ring, it helps a lot, but also the mark on my hand helps a lot because it's not necessarily controlled by me, but it's controlled by maybe like my subconscious mind. I have a book over here. We'll read it in a second. Maybe we'll read it right now. I'm looking in this book for the thing I want to read. Okay. Okay, so step this way to freedom from fear. Let's read this chapter because I think it'll be important. We're going to read Banish the Stage Fright. A young lady was invited to an audition. She had been looking forward to the interview. However, on 3 previous occasions, she had failed miserably due to stage fright. She possessed a very good voice, and she was certain that when the time came for her to sing, she would be seized uh, with stage fright. The subconscious mind takes your fears as a request, proceeds to manifest them, and brings them into your experience. On 3 previous auditions, she sang wrong notes, and she finally broke down and cried. The cause, as previously outlined, was an involuntary autosuggestion, i.e., a silent fear, uh, thought emotionalized and subjectified. She overcame it by the following technique. 3 times a day, she isolated herself in a room. She sat down comfortably in an armchair, relaxed her body, and closed her eyes. She stilled her mind and body to the best of her ability. Physical inertia favors passivity and renders the mind more receptive to suggestion. Physical inertia favors passivity and renders the mind more receptive to suggestion. She counteracted the fear suggestion by its convert by its wait, she counteracted the fear suggestion by its converse, saying to herself, I sing beautifully, I am poised, serene, confident, and calm. She repeated the words slowly, quietly, and with feeling from 5 to 10 times at each sitting. She had 3 sittings every day and one immediately prior to sleep at night. At the end of the week, she was completely poised and confident, and gave a definite. Whoa, I can't read. Definite. How do you say that word? It's on the tip of my tongue. Um, a I can't say it. It's in my brain. You can look at the word. I don't know why. It's like, it's not a hard word to read. I just can't. It's not computing. You get it. What I'm saying though. Outstanding audition. Carry out the above procedure, and the death of fear is certain. This is by Dr. Joseph Murphy. That's the first page I've actually even read, and it's called The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Unlock your master keys to success. I like this though. It's just a bunch of like situations. I marked this page because this is the first page I opened to. Let's read. His inner speech held back his promotion. One day, a salesman came to see me and described his difficulties in working with the sales manager of his organization. He had been with the company 10 years and received no promotion or recognition of any kind. He showed me his sales figures, which were greater proportionally than the other men in the territory. He said that the sales manager did not like him, that he was unjustly treated, and that the conferences and at conferences the manager was rude to him and at times ridiculed his suggestions. I explained that undoubtedly the cause was a great degree within himself, and that his concept and belief about his superior bore witness to the reaction of this man. The measure was meet. The measure was the measure we meet shall be measured to us again. His mental measure or concept of the sales manager was that he was mean and cantankerous. What does that mean? I gotta look that up. Sorry, he's got a different writing style. I'm not necessarily familiar with it quite yet. I'll get it though. I just want to look up what this word means. What is it? I've never heard this word before or seen it. Bad-tempered and argumentative.
Cantankerous.
Okay. He was filled with bitterness and hostility towards the executive. On his way to work, he conducted a vigorous conversation with himself, filled with criticism, mental arguments, recriminations, and denunciations of his sales manager. What he gave out mentally, he was inevitably bound to get back. This salesman realized that his inner speech was highly destructive because the intensity and force of his silent thoughts and emotions, and personally conducted mental condemnation and vilification of the sales manager entered into his own subconscious mind. This brought about negative response from his boss as well as creating any other personal, physical, and emotional disorders. He began to pray frequently as follows: I am the only thinker in my universe. I am responsible for what I think about my boss. My sales manager is not responsible for the way I think about him. I refuse to give power to any person, place, or thing to annoy me or disturb me. I wish health, success, peace of mind, and happiness for my boss. I sincerely wish him well and hope he is divinely guided in all his ways. He repeated this prayer out loud, slowly, quietly, and feelingly, knowing that his mind is like a garden, and whatever he plants in the garden will come forth like seeds after their kind. I also taught him to practice mental imagery prior to sleep in this way. He imagined that his sales manager was congratulating him on his fine work, on his zeal and enthusiasm, and on his wonderful response from customers. He felt the zeal and enthusiasm. He felt the reality of all this. He felt his handshake, heard the tone of his voice, and saw him smile. He made a real mental movie, dramatizing it to the best of his ability. Night after night, he conducted this mental movie, knowing that his subconscious mind was the receptive plate on which his conscious imagery would be impressed. Gradually, by a process of what may be termed mental and spiritual osmosis, the impression was made on his subconscious mind, and the expression automatically came forth. The sales manager subsequently called him up to San Francisco, congratulated him, and gave him a new assignment as division sales manager over 100 men with a big increase in salary. He changed his concept and estimate of his boss, and the latter responded accordingly. That's kind of cool. I got it from Goodwill. Use this perfect formula for casting out fear. I sought the Lord, and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears. Psalms 34:4. The Lord is an ancient word meaning law, the power of your subconscious mind. Learn the wonders of your subconscious and how it works and functions. Master the techniques given to you in this chapter. Put them to practice now, today. Your subconscious will respond and will be free of all fears. I sought the Lord, and he heard me and delivered me from all of my fears. Let's see, what numbers do we have here? It goes up to 15. So let's read 12. The great law of substitution is the answer to fear. Whatever you fear has its solution in the form of your desire. If you are sick, you desire health. If you are in the prison of fear, you desire freedom. Expect the good, mentally concentrate on the good, and know that your subconscious mind answers you always. It never fails. And then we have 15. Nothing can disturb you but your own thought. The suggestions, statements, or threats of another person have no power over you. The power is within you, and your thoughts are focused on that which is good. Then God's power is with your thoughts of good. There is only one creative power, and it moves as harmony. There are no divisions of quarrels in it. Its source is love, and this is why God's power is with your thoughts of good. This actually is a very good book. I'm going to have to do some more reading on that. I really liked that a lot. That was actually very good. It's by Dr. Joseph Murphy. It just gives like a bunch of scenarios or like situations. I don't know. I'll use it. All right, so let's take a look and see. Hi, how are you doing? So I have decided that I'm going to be doing this new style of reading. So that could also be kind of why I was dealing with anxiety a little bit. I got this really amazing deck. And it has like the goetic spirit on one side and then like the angelic equivalent on the other side. So I'll be able to, like, in readings, be able to ask what energy is like haunting the person, what energy they're really struggling with removing from their life, and I will be able to take that energy that's really bothering them or hurting them or their relationships or their family, and I'll be able to replace it with the equivalent energy of like an angelic energy. So it's on both sides of the deck. It's really cool because yeah, I like it. So let's see, I'm gonna pull one now. We have folly. Let me see. I have to look up what that means. We have a lack of good sense or foolishness, and then it will be replaced with andros. Sardna, Sardna, and it's perception of unity. So sometimes, like, if we're feeling, let's get a better information on this. Folly in the biblical sense of the word is to hold the pursuit of truth in contempt by choosing to make our own path. A life of wisdom or folly comes from more than the individual decisions we make. It comes from how we approach the journey of life as a whole. We have perception of unity. I disagree with perception of unity, myself personally. I would rather act foolishly. I would rather keep my independence and keep my uniqueness. And I think that every single person, if you have an active soul in your body, there are things and traits that make you unique to yourself. So I myself personally do not follow the all men is one man. I don't believe that. I think we're all special, unique, right? It's like if we don't have the same fingerprint, right? That's something different. That's something really unique about us. We all have different, right? It's like a snowflake. No snowflake is exactly the same. They're always something unique and different about them. Yes, we're all snowflakes, but there are certain things about the design and the shape that make you you. And I don't want anyone to ever take my individuality away from me. I love being an individual. I pride myself in being an individual. And I will never allow anyone to ever take that away from me. You can call me a fool. You can call me, saying that I'm not spiritually evolved. No, I understand. I've been there, and I understand that we are all one species. But when it comes down to it, I am Madelyn Daisy Krager, and you are you, and you have your family, and I have my family. And yes, we can all kind of become connected, but I like being myself. I don't mind being myself. Um, there might be things about myself at times that I want to change, but if there was something that really needed to change, trust and believe I would be doing everything I could to change it, or it would be something that I would be okay and I would be able to accept, right? And I think that once you really get down to understanding the frequency of who you actually are, through numerology and astrology and really being able to connect the dots. And for me, it's taken me almost 2 to 3 years to really put it together. But in the back of my subconscious mind, I've always known who I was. Always known who I was. And I know that not very many people, I don't know, maybe more people have. I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I did know, but I don't know. So there is something specific about all of us, right? I would say that gematria was really the thing that made me certain, which is Jewish mysticism and typing my name in to the Torah, biblical like name correspondences, and my family's names. I would say that that was the thing that made me know for sure. Without that information, I would not have known for sure. I would have always been uncertain. But my name means unclear. Right? Two of Bibles. We see this person here. He's got these books. Looking things up. Reading the texts. I just posted some really good videos. I did a video. Let's see. I did a video last night. I think I just posted it. It was like the intro video to the piles that I picked. It was really crazy. Just the way that the cards came out. I still have one more pile to technically release. I don't know if I want to release that video though. Right? The secret's out, the cat's out the bag. the secret's out. The secret came out in that video. The truth of the matter, of the fact of who I am, came out in that video. Right? I've got another stack about this big, and the 2 cards that came out, when I specifically split the energy up, I was like, okay, I'm going to send, if you're watching the video, I'm going to send you to heaven. So this is going to be separating your energy, and then this is going to be separating my energy. And the fucking cards that came out were absolutely, it was insane. It scared me a little bit. That's why I had to come on here and do this, because it freaked me the fuck out. I would say that the actual reading of the piles was not so harmonious. It was a little bit, I didn't have all the information. I was in ignorance, right? And the first one I got really upset because Judas Iscariot code came out. The Judas Iscariot code came out. So, and in the Holy Bible, it talks about Judas Iscariot being like the deceiver. And so, you know, that's one of the things that really is, I've prided myself on, or that I am proud of myself about, or that I just like don't really tolerate, is people that will like out their friends, or people that are not like ride or dies, right? Because I feel like for me, I'm definitely that energy of being a ride or die. I got a little bit upset, but I was able to come to a better conclusion when I read the Nag Hammadi Gospel of Judas. Come to find out that it was something completely different. It was something I was unaware of. I was unclear. I put it in the description of that video or whatever, but I gotta go to work. This has been 30 minutes. It's way too long. Like, I just want to know, like, if that is the case, if that is really what it is. I just need to know, like, what I'm supposed to do. I guess I need to, like, study the texts more and see, like, and see. We have the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands reversed, Ten of Wands reversed, and the King of Cups. ¿Cómo estás? Hola. Hi, Captain Price. I like your green picture. I don't know what it is. Oh, I can't. That's of an alien. That's pretty cool. Do you want me to pull a card for you? Just like if you focus on anything that you have been struggling with, anything that you're ready to like release, any sort of issue about yourself, I don't need to know about it. Just like if you're just able to bring that up into your conscious mind, any sort of like energy that you're just ready to free yourself of, right? Anything it could be, I will pull a card for you and I will replace it with a angelic energy. That Piccolo from Dragon Ball. Okay, let's take a look and see. You got the Ace of Wands. Omael. No, I don't really watch TV so much. I listen to a lot of music. You also got the Page of Wands. You got the Ace of, is that the Ace of Wands? I believe so. You got Omael and Ronov, propagation of light, and fertility and multiplicity. Dragon Ball is anime. I've seen Howl's Moving Castle. I like Howl's Moving Castle. That's one of my favorite movies. I watched it a long time ago, though. I like Avatar. The Last Airbender. That's pretty much it. Like, I've got like a few movies that I used to watch like when I was younger, but in regards to movies, I don't really watch them so much just because they have a lot of effect on my my mind. I usually just listen to music, really. I listen to a lot of music. You're ambitious. Asmodee came out. Alright, you guys, I'm out of here. Prejudice. Judgmental. Marax. Replace that with a desire for knowledge. Catastrophe and haste. Replace that with longevity. Traitors and conspiracies. Replace that with politics and ambition. That's good cards, though. We got 21, 28, and 26. 28's a good number. And we also got Alchemy and Transformation, Dangerous Writings in reverse, Unnatural Passions, and the Affinity and Friendship in reverse. Cool beans. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I don't know if that was helpful. I'm still working to get to know these energies, these spirits. I'm fucking doing the best I can. I don't know. I wish I had more information, or I don't know. So, all right, it's Sunday. I gotta go to work. Oh, I can feel Sunday is definitely heating up. It's charging up. This is the day today is the day we feast. Today is the day we feast. So, how long has this been? 33:49. Okay. I'm gonna hit I'm gonna do one like actual just reading for myself really quickly before I turn this off, just so I can come back and rewatch it. Okay. Yeah, we have emotions. That came out, I believe, for the third pile that I did today. Emotions. Just like stranded on a boat in the middle of choppy waters, just in your emotions, right? That came out in the heart space. That's the 13th number. There's karmic debt tied in with the 13. There's karmic debt. I was just listening to a book on numerology, and there is karmic debt that needs to be repaid with the 13. So what that pertains to, I'm not sure. I still need to get farther into the book. But there's karmic debt with that number. So there's emotion. There's emotional issues. something in regards to the way you handled your emotions, which means there's debt to be repaid. That's why you're here more than likely, especially if you're here and there's a lot of issues or a lot of, right, there's something you have to put in, right? That could be why I'm so right-handed in regards to my energy body, why I push out so much energy is because I am I'm burning off my own personal emotional karmic debt of times that I let my emotions get the better of me, the times I've let my emotions completely flood my entire reality, the times I've let or manipulated other people's emotions and into flooding their entire reality, right? Times that I've left people stranded in the middle of the ocean of emotion that I caused them, and vice versa, right? Times that I allowed myself to get stranded in the middle of the ocean of my emotions. So there's karmic debt to repay, right? And that's going to cause balance. That's going to cause, or that's going to require balance. That's going to require, logical approach to emotions. That's also going to cause, not cause, but it's going to require you to be more particular about what you choose to give to your emotions, or choose to spend your emotions on, who you choose to connect to emotionally, right? Emotions, it's there could have even been like issues with self-harm, right? I'm looking at like emo, ions. When you think of ions, you're thinking an ion has to do with the atom, right? So whenever you see a word that has IONS, it's literally it's like protection or protect ion, project ion. So project means to like a projector, like on a movie screen, right? So we have emote ions. That means when you say that word, it's telling not just one ion, but it's plural. It's not emotion, it's telling emotions, meaning that multiple, like what is an ion? I believe it talks about like a charge in an atom is what it means. So just like breaking the word down and looking at what the word, it's literally, when you're speaking into this simulation and you're telling the ions of your energetic body, of your surroundings, to emote. An atom or molecule with a net electric charge due to the loss or gain of one or more electrons. So when you see any word that ends in ion, you have to understand that the word that comes before it, it is a command statement, right? That's like you're in developer mode. When you use the word ion, you're in developer mode and you're speaking to the simulation. You can just be saying it in passing. It doesn't matter, right? Let's get words that end in ion. We have abnegation, the act or instance of abnegating or denying oneself some rights, conveniences, etc. We have abbreviation would be to shorten something, right? To make something shorter, to make something smaller, to take something out, to make something smaller. We have abdication is derived from meaning to disown or renounce. In its broadest sense, abdication is the act, an act of abdicating or renouncing the throne, failure to fulfill or responsibility or duty, abdication.
Abdication.
Yeah. So that would be like surrendering or like giving up, right? That's like throwing in the straw. What is this? We have this is There's a lot of them. We have religion. Real. Okay, well, I don't even know how to spell it because I can't see in my brain. Right? We have religion. The belief and worship of a superhuman power or powers, especially God or gods. A particular system of faith and worship. A pursuit or interest in someone ascribes supreme importance. Right? So it's speaking to an atom and telling an atom what it is. So we have legion, leg ion. We have ration, rat ion. We have motion, which is no E. It just talks to, I don't know. I don't know if I'm right. That's just what I'm getting in my brain. That could be completely wrong. I'm not sure. Anyways, that was weird. Sorry. So like when someone is projecting onto you, we call it projection. That's like somebody making that, like trying to put what they're seeing or what they're feeling and trying to make you feel or see that thing, right? Without like consent, right? They're trying to like make it seem like your thoughts are their thoughts, right? That's projection. The way that I heard about, I shouldn't say that word. All right. Timelines are shifting to fit your desired reality. I am laughing at Lucifer. We have Ashwini Nakshatra, which is the very first nakshatra in Aries. Give me just one more, please. Okay, so give me fucking 10 more then. Great. We have New Earth Life. We have The Dark Side by John Cafferty. Nothing is gonna save you from a love that's blind. Slip to the dark side and cross that line. Out of the shadows, she walks like out of the shadows, she walks like a dream. She'll never know how I feel. Something like that. I don't think I got it right. Right. That's a good song though, obviously. The relationship has potential to survive and be successful. We have unblocked throat chakra. So you can expect yourself to be able to really speak well today. Mercury retrograde's kind of, I feel like, loosening up soon. We have I call out bullshit. Bullshit is just like Taurus shit, right? Prudent in nature, but seeking something risky or out of their comfort zone. What is this? What was that one I just skipped from? I don't know. We have crazy. I don't know. What was that one? It just said something. I just saw Mark A. King. What is happening here? I already hate you for what you have done at God's behest. He says the only way I can be safe is to hate you. Well, fuck you too then, bitch. How's that for your fucking Jesus Christ? Sorry, I have to stop saying that. I mean that. I am just Cinderella story. We have the golden child. I'm looking for a specific card. I just saw it. We have, okay. What was it talking about? Sorry, I must leave now. You can go, you don't have to stay. Mark A. King is ignoring the real bride of Christ for a woman the cabal hired to kill him. Elders are watching your actions, judging your character. The fucking intro reading I just did was fucking crazy. I've never split the energy up like that. Literally, I split the energy up from I was like, okay, you guys go to heaven, I'm going down to hell. And I sent all the angels up to the viewer. And the cards that came out on my side were fucking crazy, bitch. It was crazy. We have sexually adventurous. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. 322. Somebody desires having a child. We got on the dark side, but it's again on a different piece of paper. We have dream transmitter just like you. One more time. Taurus, Scorpio. Get the fuck out. I gotta go. Highlighting inner strength and poise, preciousness. Wait. I didn't even finish the reading I was trying to do. Oh my god, guys. We had emotion. Let's get the tarot cards out just because I really need to do this and then I actually have to go to work. We have seeking relationships with other women/girls. So somebody could really be trying to expand or maybe even heal or just gain more relationships with females, right? So I don't know, sometimes I don't know, girls are just kind of weird. They could have issues possibly with their mother or something. I know that I do personally myself. And just we have bet, house, to build, make, inside, among, noun, family, seed, heir, son, and sanctification. The gem is 412, so that's the Hebrew letter bet, which is house, to build or to make. So you could possibly be needing, seeking, or desiring relationships with other women or girls. If you're a guy, maybe it's because you need a girlfriend, or it could also be, why did that come out? Y'all, I'm so fucking creepy. Why am I so fucking creepy? Who knows? We have mission from God. That's why I just said, why am I so fucking creepy? Because, sometimes, when you're on, a fucking, a sniper mission, bitch, and you're, going, to deliver a fucking something, from the hand of God to a specific person. Bitch, that shit can get so creepy so fucking quick. We have blue supermoon. Moonbeams, Tefnut. Egyptian purse. Of the lineage of Jesus. The will of God. I'm in love. We have Kobutsu is a paradox. I don't know what that means. I was going to look it up. What's Kobutsu? I don't know. Hi, can I get a reading, please? Yeah, of course. Let me pick this up. Is there anything in particular that you would like a reading about? Or do you just want a general reading? I actually had a friend one time named Nettie. I'm sure it's not the same. It was like a couple. It was Nettie and I can't remember the girl's name, but I was good friends with the girl. She was cool. The girlfriend of, could I get a reading, please? Hi, my anxiety is going through the roof right now. Not sure what the fuck is going on. How are you? General. Okay, yes. Stay in here, Act Tunify. I'm going to read you something from The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Let's see. Actually, I think if you go back to the beginning, I already read something when I started the live stream about let's see. Okay, general. What is the what is the life path for Nettie, that we can get a message for Nettie, please? We have acceptance. Acceptance. You could have like a good family, or you could be the kind of family that like your family could be the kind of people like they sit around you. There could be something about a gathering. Very interesting. If you look like really deeply into the card, you can see like that hall behind him. And then there's the gazelle. So something could be quick. You could be quick-witted, or you could just be you could even be the kind of person that feels like you run in a pack, right? We have 2, 3 here, which would talk about like going from illusion into structure, right? That's the path of the Empress, but it's in reverse. So there could be a desire to have children, or you could have children, or there could be a desire to have children, one of the two. We have bliss as well, and love and unity. On the bottom there. Okay, let's get the cards. Okay, so what does Nettie need to accept? All right. The 3 of Pentacles. Mars exalted. You're probably slow to anger. You're probably very good in high emotional, high intense situations. You're good at being above the situation and assessing it and finding acceptance and finding a general plan or outline or way that you're going to move forward in something, right? You see these 3 people, right? Teamwork. It also talks about teamwork. It also talks about being able to showcase your abilities and showcase your skills. That's what you need to accept. Maybe the fact that there could be some sort of teamwork situation coming in soon for you. What needs to be released is Saturn and Pisces. So I don't know if you have a Saturn placement. What needs to be released is if there's something in regards to a situation where you're not feeling like your desires, needs, or situations are being met, just relax, right? You don't necessarily need to be in such a hurry for things. There could also be like feelings of like wanting to escape, or like feelings of wanting to do more, wanting to be bigger, wanting to reach higher places, because there's some sort of small void within you that you're feeling like is not 100% filled where you're at. I feel like with this 8 of Cups coming out in what you need to release, I would say that you need to wait a little bit of time, right? Especially because this moon, as you can see, it's really small there. Wait a little bit of time before you make any rash decisions in regards to venturing out, or anything that you would need to take a bag, like a large bag to go. I would to give it a little bit of time. Plan it out a little bit better. What is the challenge? The Hanged Man. So that talks about, that's a Pisces energy, Neptune energy. There's a strong desire for a new cycle to begin, right? We have Neptune currently sitting at 29 tropical Pisces, which is Gundunta, right? It's at that point of intensity. It is ready to go to the other side. So there's something that in your life that you're ready to move past and to move beyond. It could even be something that multiple people are waiting for you to find that sense, or just like that opportunity to fill this space, right? But if you go out into the world and you're just randomly, aimlessly, like searching, wandering, like, what am I going to do to fill this void within me? As opposed to like sitting down and accepting the void, right? Accepting the void and just feeling the void, right? There's almost like this sense or this desire to escape it, but you can't escape it, because here what the challenge is that you're enlightened. You understand that you can feel that void within you, right? It's a 12 here. The number on this card is a 12. Oh yeah, please do. I don't mind. The 12 talks about, and he's really he's light, like he's very radiant in this card, and this could talk about somebody that's very socially, like a social adept, somebody that's very good at socializing, maybe even somebody that's really good at being the center of attention, but there's something like holding them back from being able to shine the way that they want to. And it could be because you're feeling like you need to share the spotlight, or other people are like right, there's 3 people in this card. It's not a soul thing. I feel like somebody really wants the ability to just allow themselves to shine. It's like that's what it's giving me. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, we have the 3 of Cups for what is hidden. Your hidden source of wisdom is the Queen of Pentacles. And then this came out as well with the Lovers, the 2 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Devil. So that could have very well been my energy. I'm going to put these on top of what that was. So what needs to be accepted? We have the Lovers card. And I was actually just talking this morning to myself about the Lovers and the Devil card, because they look so similar, right? But this would talk about, like, the Lovers card is when you're in a relationship where there could be another person around you. And here we have 3 people. There could be another person around you, whether male or female, and there wouldn't be any animosity. There wouldn't be any issues in regards to the way that you were all communicating, the way you were all hanging out, right? There's trust in the relationship between the 2 people, where a third energy coming in would not cause destruction or chaos, or it wouldn't make one person feel trapped or bound, or there would be no feelings of jealousy, or of fear of animosity, or a fear of being left, or a fear of not being good enough, right? This is a healthy relationship. This is an unhealthy relationship, and some people like these kind of relationships where they're in and it's low vibrational. And I was talking about that today, and that's like right? And sometimes you can get into a marriage, you can get into a relationship that's been like this for a really long time, and then all of a sudden that changes, and you find yourself what you used to be like, right? You had all your friends wanted to be around, but your fucking boyfriend or your husband was a fucking douchebag, or your wife was a douchebag, and it made it like, so it was weird to even be with your friends. And then you had to come to this opportunity where you're like, what am I supposed to do? Like, make a choice. You had to make a choice. So you choose one, and you might end up alone. You might end up wealthy. You might end up in a better place than you were before. You might not be out in the rain anymore. You might, but you're not singing and dancing and jumping around with your girlfriends. You're by yourself, kind of wishing about like what could have been. But you don't let your significant other know that, right? I don't know. That's kind of what I was getting. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Let me know if you, yes, I can do one more question. And then I have work I have to go to in a bit. What's your question? Do you want me to pull an oracle card for you too? Oh, let's see. So I'm going to pull one of these. Rejuvenation, right? The Ace of Cups. I actually have a journal. I don't know if I know where it's at. Yeah, of course. Hi, good morning, Rob. I don't know if you're still in here, Actunify, or if you went back to the beginning. I wonder if I could find that notebook. Let me see. I believe it might be right here. These two. Yeah, you're here. Okay, hang on. Let me see. So Omael. Some numbers that you can work with. Neti is 106. Hebrew equivalent. English equivalent is 276. And simple is 46. Some key phrases you can use is Leanne, Madman, Anel, Kiona, Crake, Enoch, Amen, Tanhin, Okane, FLNN, ERKKA. Okay, give me something better than that. We have Enoch, Real Panda T, Nemaniah, Delphi, Alkaline, and Melina. Is that all we have for that one? That was kind of a weird one. That's Omael, the angel that is corresponding to the Ace of Cups, was the angel card I pulled out for you. Exact is kind of weird. I would say Alkaline is the main one that stands out to me. Enoch as well. Let's see. Was it worth investing in sending gifts to my secret new love, or does she not want to grow and let me in? Sit tall. Let me see. Oh, the book. Oh, this is just some notes I made. Did I get other ones here? Knight of Cups. Okay. Let's see. Wait, was it worth investing in sending gifts? I've got the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, Judgment in reverse. I would say that yes, with the Ace of Wands in reverse. I would say this person, these are two conflicting energies here. So we have this person, water, that's moving really quickly. The Judgment in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse could talk about, I don't necessarily know if she will put out, if that's really like the question behind it all. If you buying presents for her, if that will make her put out, I don't think it will. I think that there's conflicting energies. And I think that she's prudent, or I think she's going to hold back in regards to her sexuality. With this prudence card here, it's Virgo energy, Sun in Virgo. Virgos are known to be kind of prudent, or they can just be, they take really, really good care of their bodies, and they're very health conscious. So there could be something about like a sense of having to put in the time before you're able to like actually get sexually active with her. No, like, no, I'm not like trying to like diss on you or anything, like I understand, but if that's like the question behind it in regards to, she might feel like you just want to sleep with her and there's something within her that's like a conflict or like a block that's stopping her from being able to be fully expressive with you. I feel like she is happy and she does love the gifts, but you might be moving a little bit too fast for her. In regards to, I feel like she understands and she can feel that you really want to sleep with her, and that's making her feel slightly uncomfortable. Take the path of least resistance. Yeah, just don't move too quickly with emotions. You know, love is definitely the way to go with her for sure. But love, but also, because this is the two cards we have on the bottom, we have love with 26 and then bliss. Bliss is like, you can see him here. He's very, his ribs are showing. He's very, what's the word? I can't remember what the word is. I gotta go to my other job really badly. He's an Aztec, right? He's saving himself, right? He's waiting for something that makes him feel, or makes her feel, I'm sorry. It could be either way, but you're waiting for something real, right? Wait for, don't be the one. If you're a man, I would not be the one that needs sex. Don't ever need sex as a man. Be the man that waits for the right woman that will put you on a pedestal, that will treat you as though you are the prize, because don't ever get it twisted. The man is the prize. The man is the prize. To find like a good, solid, loyal man is definitely the prize. So if there's things within you that would make you seem anything other than that, I would definitely recommend, go get your Andrew Tate on. Go get your Andrew Tate on. I like Andrew Tate. I think that he's a yes, do that. Okay, thanks guys. I'm gonna head out of here. This was a good reading. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to, and bye.